Into a druid, I don't know if I want to keep these two. I don't think they're very good, but I like Shivering Sorceress and I like Frostweave Dungeoneer. They're just really, really good cards in general. Snow Flurry is good. Trog is fantastic. We coined that out turn 1 to try to capitalize on the fact that they can't do anything. I don't know why I lose with this deck. I have a 42% win rate with 40 matches, or 30 matches. That's actually exactly what I was talking about. I am 6-0 with this deck, okay? But I feel like this is probably one of the weakest 6-0 decks I've played in a while. Like, it just, every game feels like I just barely have enough damage to win. And because of that, I think it really benefited from the Renathal nerf, because I beat 2 40-card decks, very luckily. It's the Trog, yeah, it's fine. We're going to, I guess we could, ooh, maybe we freeze the Druid instead of drawing the extra card, so that way the Trog lives and it keeps him from being able to do anything for one more turn. Then we can play the Dungeoneer, then we can play Crooked Cook, and we can just try to snowball from there.
Well played.
Well played. Well played? What do you mean well played? Are you being real? Are you genuinely saying that I make a good play? Nice. They could have hero power to just gained, or to just, they could have hero power to literally just gain 1 armor. If I end up having 1 damage over lethal, but we've all been there, right? He just got tilted, didn't hero power. We've all been there. Definitely not something that is new to me, where we just get tilted so we don't actually play the way we're supposed to. I'd rather play Crooked Cook Astalar over Cold Case, even though Cold Case is slightly better stats with the Death Rattle, because I want to draw cards to see if I can get a little bit more burst damage. When will the stream become shirtless? Oh yeah, that's the surprise. Doing hot tub streams starting next year. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't know why that's a thing you want, but I mean, to each their own, I guess. Agwyn. I do want to play Agwyn basically as soon as possible. If none of my minions die, this does make things a little bit complicated, but I'm assuming they're going to try to kill something, because this is still 11 damage on board, which is a lot. Nourish into probably just hero power to gain a little bit of HP. Oh. Not bad. So I'm gonna kill off one of my own minions so I can play the Suspicious Alchemist and get a new card. Ruined Orb's decent. Objection is unfortunately really good, but I can't play it. And then we're gonna Ruined Orb with our extra mana and just see what we can generate here. Yeah, we'll take this. I'll take that. And then we draw an extra card, which is cool. Yeah, we have to play Agwyn next turn and Shivering Sorceress. It's gonna lower the cost of the Cold Case, which isn't too good. No hot tub stream next year, kinda disappointed. I mean, I don't have the tools. I don't have what's required to do a hot tub stream, to be quite honest with you. I don't have the resources. Killing those two makes sense. Probably gonna kill the 2/3 and then the 1 would be my guess. If they don't do anything, I'm just gonna, you're gonna kill this to keep me from drawing cards, but you're gonna take 1 more damage. Fair enough. I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but again, to each their own. The Worm. I like the Worm. Flurry for now. Pass. This tries to keep Agwyn alive to do some extra damage, potentially. Would love that extra damage. I killed this Aggro Mage today with Druid. I used a 30-card version of the Druid deck and got armored. Yeah, they gain enough armor to sometimes live if you don't have what it takes to kill off their minions early, or you can't kill them off early. Ruined Orb. They got off a Suspicious Alchemist. Oh, that's my bad. I showed them what I got. I mean, I guess I can freeze the card again and play the Arc Spitter as well as Shivering Sorceress and just continue to try to apply pressure to the board, maybe. The armor on Druid's just ridiculous. Yeah, didn't it used to be a Warrior's thing to gain armor? Why does Druid get to gain all this armor? Earthen Scales, fair enough. It's going to be kind of hard to deal with. Nourish again, drawing cards. We definitely don't have what it takes to get lethal here. Deathborn, 4 damage. It's so much potential damage to just wipe the board with, right? We'll get 5 things. We'll get 5 dudes on the board, and we lose an Arcane Bolt, but we can always get more. Boom. Into I guess what we could do is we can go Cone of Cold and go face with everything into Arc Splitter. I lied. This is the ultimate play. I think we can save Deathborn for later. Oh, I chickened out. I could have just made the play. Why didn't I just make the play? Why didn't I just make the play? They've still got 8 armor. If they play a Nubercon, they're goated. They still have more than half of their deck to go, though, so I don't think they're going to be able to do it, but I'm not sure. Warrior is just a joke, sadly. Yeah, I miss Warrior. I used to love Control Warrior. And I mean, I still do, but it's just unplayable. I really wish it was playable. Oh, that. So gross! So rude. That dies for free. Everything's gonna die, so we can't actually play Deathborn, unfortunately. How much damage do I have here? Not enough to win. Definitely not enough to win. We get Crooked Cook. Let's go. Boom. Draw an extra card. Into Cold Case and Shivering Sorceress. We weren't able to finish him off. We get Commander Savara. That's actually great that we drew it now, so that way it doesn't get the death rattle from the Crooked Cook. That's actually decent for me. I'm gonna have to play Arcane Bolts. I'm gonna have to do some stuff here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough damage to win. They could theoretically OTK me soon. Okay. It's not that big of a deal, though. Because they kill the 1/4, and then they kill probably a Volatile Skeleton. No, they're not going to kill a Volatile. No, they don't, because they don't want to accidentally take damage. Which makes sense. Wild Growth to draw a card, sure thing. Astelar into what? Prismatic Elemental? I mean, if this gives me a damage spell, we can theoretically still win. So let's try it. Let's see if we can get it. Cold Blood. It'll cost 1 less. So it's still going to be Cold Blood almost every single time here. It's going to be Cold Blood, and then I guess you can play Commander Savara next turn. So this goes here. Base, base. That's going to be 5, but it's not quite enough damage to win. I was so close! I was off by 3. Wait, no, we're going to have to do this. Gosh darn it. That death rattle goes up first, so we actually do damage, but then they gain the armor afterwards, and then we gain a ton of these volatile skeletons. Like, I think that's still correct, but I know there was lethal there. I actually think there was. So I could have, because the death rattles of my minions, because they were played first, goes off before the armor. Could I have gotten them down to 4? No, best I could do is get them down to 5, right? Because the volatile skeletons might have killed Onyxia. Wait! Onyxia was at 7? Yeah, could have soaked both of them. Could have soaked both of them, yeah. 10 damage, we play Commander Savara. Plating, sure. We've got some extra damage. We can also just gain a ton of extra volatile skeletons next turns. Savara has 3 spells. We played the 3. We played the ones that were required. Frozen Touch, is that lethal? We've got 10. That's lethal, right? Oh, we've also got Cold Blood. I forgot about that. Boom. 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 Then we have Arcane Bolt, Frozen Touch, and a Ping. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we do not want to keep Flurry or Crooked Cook, but I'm pretty sure Amplified Snow Flurry is good. It is actually a very good card in this matchup. Agwin is also a good card. It's actually apparently the highest win rate card when kept, but it's only kept 26% of the time, so take those stats with a grain of salt. We're going to try to burst this person down, because they're going to be life tapping, doing some damage to themselves, which means, excuse me, maybe we're able to push that little bit of extra damage needed. Coin? You're gonna coin something out already? Flame Imp plus what? Plus Voidwalker. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. We're gonna go with the Snow Flurry. We're gonna ping this. And we're gonna pass. And we're gonna work our way through that 1/3. Even if they play Vile Library and pump up the Imp 1 time, I feel like that's not worth it, because I can just kill it with Arcane Bolt if necessary. You're pumping that. actually really good plays. I'm not even just saying that to like meme. This is genuinely really good for them, the way that they played that out. Do I want to play 2 minions, each with 3 HP, so that way it can't die to the Voidwalker? I think, yeah. This also doesn't die to the Voidwalker, which is nice. I could ping, or I could just play 2 minions, which I'm gonna play. We're gonna play this first. It's gonna cost 1 less. I guess technically I could have played that for... Oh, nice. Wait, this is actually super sick. This changes some things. Ghastly Strike will draw me a card, and it's free, and it's combo. Commander Savara, not bad. We'll play this. And then we will, we'll take... I mean, I guess they could burst me down, and stalling 1 more turn's probably better, especially with having card draw in my hand. We'll take Solid Alibi. Arcane Bolt will be nice to get with the Commander Savara. We can go like boom and boom. They end up guessing incorrectly. Does anyone share the link where they can see the top decks? I come out with a tier list basically once a week, so you can check out any of the tier lists I've come out with recently. You can also check out, oh, balls. You can also check out, what's it called? My, you can also check out Hearthstone Replay, which is a great place to go, in my opinion. I don't know if I want to play Crooked Cook. I think I'd rather just start clearing the board and making sure everything can survive here. Arcane Bolt. The question is, actually, do I want to go face and draw an extra card? And I think the answer is yeah. Let's do that and then kill 1 imp. The thing is, I don't care about these imps because we have Deathborn to kill off the other imps and fill my board with stuff, so I'm not really that worried. Why didn't they give Shaman Gigafin over Glug? Would have been way better. Yes and no. Yes and no, I think. In some ways, it's way better. In some ways, I think it's a little worse. They want me to keep from drawing. Oh my word. Okay. So this goes face. This goes face. I need this to die. Let's hit this. Then we're going to go Deathborn. We're going to get 7 skeletons. And then we're going to flurry to freeze both of those 2 minions. And they're probably going to concede. They are out of resources. And then we can play Solid Alibi to stall out for even longer. But I don't know. I think from a thematic standpoint, Glug would have made more sense. But they were also pushing Murlocs in that expansion. So I don't think... Oh my word! You're crazy. You're crazy! The 7-1 doesn't die? Oh no. We'll play you. I think we just ping it. Or we can play Trog and a 1-drop and flurry this again, which honestly might just be better. And then flurry that again. They only have 1 card. We're gonna get to the GG soon. Clownfish into Gigafin. That would have been broken. But they were pushing Murlocs that expansion for Warlock, so I guess it makes sense. Is that infused? No. Not infused. Hit. I think we do end up just going Deathborn and then ping their face and get fairly close to winning in a turn or 2. We've got Solid Alibi to try to stall out. So we're not going to die in a turn or 2 either. We should be able to finish them off as long as we can get like 1 more damage spell. And even if we don't, these things can go face and potentially win the game as well. I love you, man. Thank you so much, Taken. I appreciate that. I love you too. Oh no. That's actually a smart play, so their thing soaks up the least damage. But we still get a 2-2 to live. We get the Arc Splitter, which is quite good. 1, 2, 3. This kills off my own minion. Then we get 2. And we go 3, 3, and ping. So this is 1, 2, ping. And that's exact lethal. That should get them down to 0 exactly. Cool. Despite this deck being 4-0, I actually don't feel like it's that strong. I'm gonna keep Frozen Touch because I already have 2 minions in my hand and I can reduce its cost and infuse it relatively quickly, I think. But anyway, as I was saying, I actually don't think I like this deck that much. I feel like they're better aggro decks, or at least it just feels that way. But I mean, I've been winning games, so I can't complain about it too much. It's just, it's a weird feeling where it feels... we'll take Ignite because I'm assuming that's what they took for damage.
Yes, that's the one.
Go on Frozen Touch. You know you need to go on Frozen Touch. Boom. I don't think it really ends up mattering. We're gonna go boom. We have the coin. We can get with Savara to get some extra stuff. We're going the same deck. That is really exciting stuff right there. Golly. They're gonna go face, and then I guess I continue to go face as well. I play Snow Flurry and I ping them because I don't really care about their minions. I guess I do care about their minion. So that way they can't kill my 2/2. They have to ping it in order to kill it, which is just, you know, kind of bad for them, I guess. I'm gonna play Commander Savara soon, but I still need 3 spells to do that. Frostweave Dungeoneer, loving that. Oh, we got Cold Case, which is kind of the worst option, but it's okay. Let's go trade and then trade. You might be wondering why we're trading. The answer is because I want board control, then they'll play Deathborn, then hopefully I can draw Deathborn, that'd be awesome. Never mind, we're not going the same deck. They run School Teacher. A little weird. Definitely a little bit weird. I'll play Cold Case. Oh wait, I can infuse this and still actually play that, which is maybe even better, and then just play like Trog. Like freeze that. Then we go Thalnos. Deal 4 damage, get another one, play Trog, and then hit face with these things, so that way it'll infuse it again. And we're just stacking up Commander Savara. We'll play this turn 5, this turn 6, and then finish him off turn 7 is the goal. That is the plan. That is the going plan, anyway. Okay. Arcane Bolt, sure thing. Enchantress, they're going to play the big Whoosh card soon. Maybe not, I don't know. I do kind of want to kill off Oasis Ally. Okay, so we definitely don't want to trade into that anymore. We literally just want to go face, play Agwin, play this, and if we can survive 2 more turns, we win. If we can survive 2 more turns, we win. If Agwin survives, then we also could just win next turn with like boom, 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 and something else. But I'm pretty sure... Oh boy. Wait, that ends up giving them what? Oasis Ally and Ignite and an Arcane Bolt, maybe 2 Arcane Bolts. And Ignite, yeah, that makes sense. Trade. But if they have to trade in, we're buying all the time in the world here. It does not matter at all to me. Draw me a cheat minion. Cheat minion. Snow Flurry. Acceptable. Ping. I want to go coin Commander Savara. We get another coin, which can just help us burst him down next turn. I think it gives me lethal next turn, right? Because then we'll have... Yeah, it's literally lethal next turn unless they can gain armor with Astalar. Which I guess if they play Astalar into other 7-mana Astalar, it's possible. But it's not likely. We go Snow Flurry, and this is 5, 5, coin, 5. And that's 15. We have the lethal. Cold Case, they do gain armor. Which is definitely a bummer. But I still think that doing this is correct. Because we can always just draw a new one as well, right? Is this infused at all? Okay, so we're gonna go boom. They do not have the damage to kill me. It's gonna be 5. 5. And it's gonna be coin out, Crooked Cook. They're gonna be board locked. I guess I freeze the 3/5. I guess what I could do, because they're at 9. We have guaranteed lethal next turn again. So we're gonna go coin, Crooked Cook for some extra card draw. I guess I could just do 5 damage to their face and give up on the card draw because I have this, this, and this as damage next turn. Yeah, let's just do that. Get an end to 4 if they play, what's it called next turn? If they play Cold Case to gain 4, we still have lethal. Boom, boom, boom is lethal, and they have to kill the 2/3. I don't think I'm dead here though, because even if they play Arcane Bolts 5, 10, 15, but is the other one an Arcane Bolt? And even if it is that lethal? Because they have to have 8 more damage, they only have 7. Ooh. I think they're off by a little bit, and I was off by a little bit. Draws him a card, doesn't really matter at all. Okay, so we end up winning because we have 2 frozen thingamabobs, frozen touches. Cool, got him. I think we get rid of Flurry here. I think Arcane Worm and the Dungeoneer are really good at helping me apply pressure to the board and fight a little bit. I think that this matchup should be favored for us. I don't necessarily like Crooked Cook, mostly because of the fact that it's not gonna do anything and it's not gonna draw me cards, but I do like playing it for the pressure. Playing it as a 1/4 allows me to fight 1 HP minions pretty effectively. But because we drew Prismatic Elemental, I would much rather draw that or play that. Are any of my cards undead? I do not believe so. I do not believe any of them are undead. Destroy. Oh, that could be really good with Flurry. I'm actually down to take Shattering Blast to combo with Flurry. This is just way too slow. I mean, it would have cost 1 less. It would have been 9 mana, I guess, but that's still not very good. Angry Aggro, no doubt, but considering I main Triple Blood, Death Knight Control, I found it nicer Aggro decks to convert and climb quickly. No, yeah, they definitely climb quicker. They're definitely known for climbing way quicker because, I don't even care what I draw as long as it's a Frost Spell. Cool. It's actually guaranteed to be a Frost Spell. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, I think that aggro decks are important for the game, right? You need to have cheap, simple to play, fast decks so newer and casual players can climb quickly and keep being brought back into the game. The problem is, since they become so popular and good, it becomes lame. Like, I don't know exactly how to explain it. You know what I'm trying to say though, right? Like, it becomes lame for the older players that want to play control and combo and cooler decks because you just can't do it. Like, no matter what you want to do, you just can't. I'm gonna play Sorceress as well as Arc Splitter. And then we're gonna just sadly trade here, and then this will destroy their 1/2 because it has more HP. And then we're gonna play Deathborn next turn. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Okay, not great. We can play Deathborn next turn and completely flood the board. Maybe they go face. Oh, that's gonna pump it up. They are gonna go face. They're gonna kill off my 2/2. I don't know if I agree with that play. I'm gonna hit with my. Ooh, do I want to hit with my 1/2 first? Yeah, let's do that. Reckoning? Ah, no, not Reckoning. That makes my Deathborn worse. It makes it so much worse. We'll still have 5 things left over though, and we'll kill off a lot of their cards. Playing this on turn 5 is just so good against aggro and like low HP, like Imp Warlock, like you saw with a lot of 1 HP imps, a lot of Silverhand recruits and 1 HP dudes with that is very hard for them to deal with as well. When's the mini set? I think that the mini set was the thing that we saw already, right? I think the mini set was the Path of Arthas. I don't know if there's going to be another one. If there is, that would be really cool, but I don't expect there to be one. Draw, deal 2, ping, this goes here, these all go face. Did I have lethal? I didn't actually even do the math there. With 3 arcane bolts, could I have just gone face? I don't think so. Down those, boom, boom, boom is 9 damage. That should just be game. I think we win next turn. Winning is fine. A lot of people just play aggro to get legend fast and then play random stuff. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly what some people do. You are aggro man, you should go face. I probably should have gone face, but I like having the death rattles. And against a paladin, against another aggro deck, a lot of the time you do want to fight for board. Okay, let's look here. What cards are keepable? I would say arguably none of these cards are keepable. They're all pretty bad. Deathborn could be okay, especially if I'm able to get a Shivering Sorceress. I'm low-key down to keep it because if they play a lot of cheap minions and they play like Silverhand recruits, this could go so crazy, especially with the Shivering Sorceress and coin. And we have 2 of them, which I will admit is a bit overkill, but it's still something. We're able to play at turn 4, which is able to deal with a lot of minions that they could potentially play, so I'm happy about that. Let's see here. What else do I need to do? Astelar. Fine, we're gonna play... I have a couple of different things I could play here. I'm gonna play Shivering Sorceress first, because I think if they play like the 2/2, the one that is the Seafloor Savior, whatever I think it's called, we'll put something at the top, it's a 2/2, and it'll kill my Iron Deep Trog. Okay, or that. That's also something that I have to deal with. We can kill that. We can play Iron Deep Trog. Doesn't end up being a paladin, it ends up being a rogue, which means these Deathborns are actually useless. Which does kind of hurt my soul a little bit, but we'll figure something out. Maybe they'll randomly generate something that's not great. Trog. Hit this. We'll get some Trogs if they want to play like a secret or something. They want to play the get some concoctions and then Wild Pawn Knolls come down. It's not actually going to do too much. Well, since it's no longer Paladin, I guess I can coin out a ping to draw an extra card with the Crooked Cook if they end up playing spells, which it looks like they're doing. Potion Belt? Okay, first of all, you're flooding the board. Second of all, wait, that's a 3. Second of all, whoa. I mean, I kind of understand what's happening here, but I don't agree with it. I think that that's silly. More Trogs, look at them. Oh, they really do want to just flood my board, don't they? Golly. God damn. Look at that. I need to play the Crooked Cook, and then these will all go face. I may or may not have just shrunk this minion. You know what? We'll kill it off. Empty up some board space and kill off their 3/3, so if they play more things, their stuff will die. This is crazy. This is actually crazy strong. One sec, I'm checking something. I did not mean to close chat. Okay, so that is a rogue secret. That shouldn't matter too much. They're running out of resources already. Low key, do I deathboard my own board so I can get a ton of skeletons and just completely destroy them? Kind of thinking, yeah. Kind of thinking that would be super duper good. I'm gonna say it is an amazing play. I mean, we're able to get a whole bunch of skeletons. We basically double our damage. We're able to maybe finish them off with Frozen Touch next turn with 6 more damage, depending on what they end up playing this turn. But it sets up a potential 2-turn lethal by killing them next turn. Cool. Not much they can do.